一个季后赛末端的位置冲到了现在的一个冒泡赛胜者组嘛，然后我觉得他们首先实力是非常强大的，然后在上野对抗方面也是一个不容小觑的对手。也没有想太多吧，因为这也是我第一次打冒泡赛嘛，然后也没什么经验，先学习学习。
minutes. Yeah, and I feel like a crucial part of all of that is honestly based on clear ward. I think Xiao will be okay spotting this out. For RNG's composition, they just have so many ways to CC targets down. Penguin, maybe getting a bit spicy?
A little bit spicy. Missing will have that great help. They are going to try and turn this one around. Ming taking a very punishing trade. We're going to see the top side though, 2v2. Cyclone has been hit. The Sonic Wave follows them all the way to the turret. Perfectly done by RNG.
The second level 6 comes through from the Wukong. Wei is there to punish. Doesn't even care that Beishong was there. He just saw him on the top side, but they have the burst, and that is why you pick the Wukong up against the Jace.
Yeah, the decisiveness coming out from RNG as well, just beautiful. And we saw yesterday what Lee Sins are able to do. Once again, feels like the Qs just don't miss. And for RNG being able to pick up those kills, but a point I was trying to hit on earlier, right? If RNG can blow the flashes from WE, their comp is so hard to play out. You just have so many tools to lock down the key carries of WE.
And those tools are going to be coming online soon. Before we check out the replay, gotta say, Ming was just walking back onto the top side of the map, so I think Flash was blown by the Jace in this play. Oh, you gotta keep that in mind here, because it's a whole party going up to the top lane.
They are going to put down the Hearth, and Breeze gets hooked down. The dredge line is absolutely perfect. Kick back, donated to Xiaohu. Thinks he's safe. He thinks, I've cleared the vision this time round. I've done it properly. But no, you are not safe from the top side gang, from the top side focus. It's a campsite up there for Wei, and it's going to be another kill going over to Xiaohu. And they're going to go jumping onto the Nautilus. Ming trying to roam around and see if they could punish it again, but with the Rift Health dropping, that's tier 1 top going down. Very much bog standard for RNG.
Man, it just feels so rough for Breathe. A standout top laner, the split getting punished so heavily by RNG, but Realm Warp?
Crying did have to flash. We do see a good dredge line, but he's going to have the Ruin Prism popping down. The Exhausters to try and slow him off. The W is going to change his course. Ming trying to get himself over the wall. Does have flash available. Not going to use it. Shanks picks up a kill. 1 TP on Breeze. This is a 4v5 at best here for WE, but Shanks is roaming around. Mega Inferno Bomb does come down to try to jump on onto the support. Missing goes gold, and they're buying a lot of time. Not a lot of damage comes down. There we go. The Catfish ends up being taken out. Now we can see Xiaohu forced to flash away to go straight back in. 3-man Cyclone, but he's by himself. RNG did not get the memo, Lyric.
It's so tragic. The wave was gone. No one else able to follow up. Xiaohu thought, hey, they're funneled into a choke. I see the perfect angle, but no one able to follow. Still, RNG going to hang around and try to get some damage on this turret.
Oh, here we go. Dredge line in, and they find Shanks to try and turn this one around. Ming tanking the turret for now. One more auto attack from the Vayne would have been enough, but they cannot find that kill. While it's all been happening, Breathe happy to be playing PvE.
Yeah, he's getting the plates in topside. Now the plates have actually broken off as Elk takes a nice little trade. Not a nice trade anymore after getting hit.
Gala. Oh dear, and now it's going to be Missing coming back into the lane, but I don't think you want to be here, buddy. You just cannot stay here by yourself. He does get himself back. They are fairly low health bars here.
I know there's a Janair one in LCK.
Yes.
There's also the
70 minutes.
I think it was
Robert X. Lee with 800 CS. I remember.
It was absolutely insane, but Bagman, take it away.
We're coming back into this game. We see the rev trail being bopped down. I'm actually going to see them. Beishong gets caught and taken out. Finally, the turret goes down. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb back in on top of this. They're trying to get the Cyclone onto Missing, who's forced to flash back in under his tower. We will get another charge off of Shelly as WE are pinned back into their base. It's going to be Soul Point again. Another Infernal Soul going to be available here for RNG, but WE not willing to let this one go just yet. TP going to be committed. We're going in. It's going to be stolen. WE get the Dragon, but the team fight is going to ensue. Double TPs have been brought in. The golden on the blue side. It's over to UE and RNG are going full in. Xiaohu is dead, and now RNG are a little bit separated. They trade top laner for jungler, but look at ELK. He's pushing forward. ELK is looking for all of this damage. He's going for it. Bree jumps in. Double kill, triple kill. WE are not out of this just yet.
Team WE turned it around, and there's a Baron on the Rift too. They have a Rise, they have a Vayne. They are going to port straight on over to it. Team WE are back in it.
Honestly, this looked completely over for the side of WE, but punishing RNG for wanting everything on the map, wanting to play towards Baron, wanting to play towards Dragon. WE committed and they come out ahead.
RNG got lazy. They got complicit. They thought they had the run of the map. They thought they had total control. WE fully commit to making sure they do not lose this Dragon, and it was a great call.
Oh, it's just a cataclysmic throw from RNG. You know, they're on the Baron or on the Drake first, but they don't have a jungler here. Ming's not in the area. They think they're just strong enough, but all this setup doesn't really accomplish much. Cryin uses his ultimate onto an Olaf, which does some damage. He's going to end up falling, but it's not the lockdown to set up for the rest of the team. Frankly, Lee Sin and Nautilus just way too late to the party, and Vayne had so much time to free fire.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? You saw the two carries off to the right side in Gal and Cryin. The two like pseudo frontliners in Ming and Wei not even there. Xiaohu getting bursted out before anyone could join, and WE punished. Now they do have those strong soul laners that we were talking about. Now especially this Vayne getting a bit more gold in their pocket could be quite strong.
That was the big thing as well. You see how quickly Breathe and ELK committed to flashing over the wall. Oh, never mind. We're going to find someone cut in the mid lane. ELK, no QSS. You did not pay the tax man, and they're taking you down.
Way clean on the Lee Sin, finding a way through the enemy jungle, and RNG back on form after a huge misstep there, giving Team WE a way back into the game. They're walking up mid, and you have a Voidling here if they want to hit this tower. A Wave not far behind.
This is a Ziggs. You can take this so incredibly quickly, and with topside pushing as well, you need Shanks. You have no wave clear. You need Shanks to commit back to the team, but never mind. It's a 4v3 in this top side as the Tam Kench goes down. Beishong forced to ult to go away. RNG, you thought you threw it away. You thought they had it all, but they are just too damn quick and too damn aggressive. But Shanks, he's looking for a base race.
No, but he's going to have to go back because RNG have so many members in the base. I just love how willing RNG are for pulling the trigger and finding these picks. They get two inhibs, and once again, we're back with RNG in control.
Oh my word, RNG just completely throw. They give Team WE a team fight win, a Dragon, a Baron, everything. It's all of a sudden back to a pretty close game, but Wei's like, nah, it's fine. He finds the way in, picks off ELK, and just completely explodes the game. I mean, watch his path into this. They do see him. Shockingly, I didn't even catch that the first time around, but ELK is just...
Why? You know he's there!
But there's a tower right behind you, buddy. There's so many things that could have gone better there. ELK just way too far forward, and once you're in the base, setting up the dives with no Vayne on the enemy side, all too easy.
We're gonna have to come back to live though very, very quickly. We can see there the Lee Sin being chased down here by Shanks. The Everfrost goes down. They donate that one over to ELK. It's not a game of League of Legends. It's volleyball.
He doesn't have a team on that side of the map either.
It's
so crazy, right? He's the one who brought it back. He's the one who just found the pick, and now gives it right back to W.
Yeah, when you catch the ball, you gotta throw it back. That's the way this game goes. You gotta throw it either side.
This is League of Legends, not baseball.
Up his Lock of the Iron Solari, so able to keep himself alive with the shield. Look how low his health bar is, but now a third inhibitor has gone down. RNG have completely left the base in tatters.
Yeah, RNG have turned it double super minions every single wave now with all three inhibitors down 50 seconds away from the Baron 2. So RNG can back it up, can play for that objective, regain control, but Team WE just fighting.
They're going straight in with the Realm, but they're trying to find themselves a fight. Beishong there with the Ragnarok to keep himself safe and not CC the flash. Oh, Xiaohu though has the Cyclone. He's gonna go in. ELK goes on top of him. They only get one kill. They're forcing the flash away from Cryin. His chase goes down. It's a trade of 1 for 2, 2 for 2. They're trying to go this one now. It's top laners and support's dead. But the triple kill here for ELK. He's hunting. He's fighting for more. But there's already super minions on the base.
Yeah, but So WE are forced to TP back to answer this one. Still, WE were able to find some kills. They're able to get some gold back. It's not the end of the world, but these super minions, they're going to do so much. Look at the base.
Look at the base, but look at the TP coming in now. ELK and Beishang do not have the damage. They do not have the way of getting away. If Cryan was able to land any CC, wasn't able to get it, WE survived.
Team WE making the split-second decision there. We're just porting in all 5 players. And because Xiaohu was on the flank, Team WE just said, let's just keep pushing forward, like completely ignore him, get ELK onto the front line, dealing damage, and the Wukong can't jump onto you. Still though, Baron is back onto the Rift, and because of the supers inside WE's base, they weren't able to go ahead and rush that.
Yeah, sad for them. I still love this play coming out, like you said, under being the aggressors of the situation. They know some health bars were still low. We did highlight Xiaohu on the flank, but still, we saw Beishang running forward, getting numerous members down. Even Breathe playing off to the side, getting a lot of key accelerated shot blast. Sadly, the Malzahar damage not able to take down ELK. Comes out from that one. The Immortal Shield Bow shield is popped, and then it does look like WE were able to come out with a slight advantage, but now we're at the Baron.
This is where it becomes so difficult for WE. Again, it's RNG in the pit first. It's RNG with all the pit tools to turn off the objective to zone Beishang away from the pit. There's no flash on the Olaf, and there's no Thresh on his team either.
There's no Thresh this time around, and it's going to be a Baron down, but it's not a very quick Baron. You don't have a natural AD carry, so it's taking a little bit of time. TP going to be committed here, and the Baron has been disengaged from RNG. Know that they just have to play the timer. They have a huge wave in bot side. Both teams just poking, prodding, pushing to see if they can find an advantage. Great satchel charge to disengage. Beishang already taken down to below about a third of his HP. Sterex has been popped as well. Missing, used the locket. Bot side's got double super minions, Ender.
The supers are so crucial. WE have to go back. They have to give up the Baron. It almost feels like they've been chunked out so much. They have to get a reset off on Beishang as well. He can't get into the pit. The Baron goes to RNG.
Yep, we're going to see Breathe can go for some kind of miracle steal with the accelerated shot blast, but not going to be able to do it. RNG will pick this one up. And man, I love this, right? I feel like we see so many LPL teams who don't have the patience to look for these plays, who aren't going to wait for the wave to, push the enemy out, rely on the poke dip from the Ziggs, and then get the guaranteed objective. But RNG are the team who are able to make these calmer decisions, who are able to make the smarter map plays. Now RNG can look to get wave set up for the Dragon in about a minute and 30 seconds.
And you're looking at this team with a Baron buff, the safety you're able to get. And again, back to what we talked about, WE having such a short range composition, it makes it so difficult for them to try and defend this while also trying to deny Soul Point.
Everything on the line here for WE. Already down 1-0 in the series. A world spot on the line. Their season continuing on the line too. And Team WE, we thought they were completely out of it 10 minutes ago. Had a critical team fight around the Drake where they were able to claw their way back in, but it has still been backs against this wall this entire time. Infernal Soul is going to be spawning onto Rift oh so soon, and it comes down to whether or not WE can keep ELK and Shanks alive, as well as their base. It's 3 different things for them.
I think lucky for them, right, those other 2 inhibitors are back up. I'm curious to see how WE try and walk into their bottom side jungle, how they try and get into the river, right? Because RNG, I think, such a crucial time to get the Baron buff, to give them even more wave control on the map, get these waves pushed in. We can see they already have full vision control up bottom side. They even have a wave pushing up and top. So for WE, they're gonna have to be a bit clever. We can see them trying to funnel down through the bottom lane right now. You do have the Realm Warp available, and there can be some tricky ways for WE to find fights.
Key summoners available or not available for this fight. ELK does not have his flash, but does have a QSS and a stopwatch. He's got a couple of ways of keeping himself alive, but it's all about where you get the priority targets. If ELK can continue putting down those silver bullet procs, this could be desperate for the side of RNG.
He just bought all of that right before this fight too. He knows it is do or die right now. Dragon is on to the Rift. Let's fight.
Here we go. Dragon has been spawned. It is going to be a denial from WE or Soul for RNG. The poke is coming down and Beishang down below half. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb bringing him down and popping his Sterex. He's lost a lot of his tankiness in this fight. We can see just so much damage coming down. They're going to use the Realm Warp. They're going to put Beishang on the backside.
What?
He goes in to die, and that's the rest of it. Cyclone comes in, missing, next to follow. You can see Shanks, though, picking off the Ziggs, and they're going to be able to get the stopwatch out of ELK. He used the QSS. He's trying to back away. He's got his immobile shield bow, but he cannot survive. The Sonic Wave lands, and RNG clean up a clean ace, and they'll end the game.
I'm just so confused by WE. I said you could use the Realm Warp in clever ways, not sending in your 10% HP Olaf, Ender.
What are they doing? They throw it all on the line. RNG will go up to match point 2-0 against Team WE. RNG, they had some missteps in the mid game, but at the end, they figured out how to give no room to Team WE. Group up his fight. Do not allow